Joining us now from Share Detroit is the Director of Community Impact, Carly Moore, with us on the MegaCast. Carly, thank you for being with us.
Hi, Tyler. Thank you so much for having me.
Appreciate having you on. So talk a little bit about your role with Share Detroit and how you're providing support to this organization that's raising awareness for the causes and for ways that people can impact different nonprofits and charities in Metro Detroit.
Yeah, I feel like I'm so lucky. I have my dream job. I get to really reach out, find nonprofits that are doing good in our community, regardless of sector or size. I try to find them and then bring them on Share Detroit to help them reach a new audience of donors, community members who want to do good but don't know where to find nonprofits. So my role is really finding the nonprofits, supporting them in getting their profile set up on Share Detroit, and then, helping them be a constant support for them, as well as linking them with community members who, want to do good.
So just about a year of the existence of Share Detroit, when the organization started in February of 2021, had 22 nonprofits listed. Now that is well over 270, and actually by going to your website at sharedetroit.org, you can see that it is at 273 charities and nonprofits listed right now. So how did that kind of growth happen over the last year? What went into growing this list of different charities and nonprofits, and what sort of inspired that boom in these nonprofits joining this startup website to help raise awareness for what they do in our communities?
Yeah, it's been a crazy whirlwind this year, and I definitely it's in huge part to the team we have at Share Detroit and the funders that make all of this possible. So that really is first and foremost how we got here. But really, it just, it started with a lot of me hitting the pavement. I knew a couple people in the nonprofit world, and I just was reaching out with this idea, seeing if it had legs. And I got that core group of about 20 nonprofits who really saw the vision and the value that this platform would give our community. And with their sort of stamp of approval, they were able to then, Wish Upon a Teen is a one-man operating nonprofit, but they're a part of the Cancer Coalition of Michigan, which reaches, dozens of other nonprofits that deal specifically with cancer. And so through making these connections, we've really been able to get our platform in front of more nonprofits. And it's really just been time and patience. A lot of nonprofits are reluctant or, they have a little trepidation when it comes to new people who want to help, and especially in the city. So for us to really be able to now at this point, 1 year later, to show what we've done and really prove ourselves that we're a pillar of this community and that we're here to make Detroit better and stronger. I think nonprofits see that and they want to be a part of it. And so there's really been this turn, and instead of me having to really reach out and find the nonprofits, we're seeing a lot more nonprofits that are hearing about Share Detroit and want to be a part of the good we're doing in the community.
And so we're joined by Carly Moore, Director of Community Impact at Share Detroit. Learn more information about Share Detroit, as well as the 273 charities and nonprofits supported by the organization, by visiting their website at sharedetroit.org. And so, of course, charities and nonprofits are featured on sharedetroit.org on your website. Is anyone not accepted? Are there any organizations or kinds of organizations that are charities or nonprofits, or may have aspects of their organization that are charitable or nonprofit or in that 501c3 designation that are not permitted through to be listed on Share Detroit?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we have a few guidelines and stipulations as to who can be a part of Share Detroit. We are not currently open to churches, schools, and clubs. So any member-based organization. We're really focused on the nonprofits who, you can have a religious affiliation. That's totally fine. But we wanted to, a lot of those groups have set donors already in place. They have their funding pipelines good to go. Whereas we really want to highlight the organizations that rely on grassroots effort, donations from the public, volunteerism, people attending their events, buying items from their gift shop. And we just felt like by sort of taking that those three aspects out of it, it really allowed us to, highlight those other organizations. And as in regard to like people joining or nonprofits joining Share Detroit, I think I went into this thinking that there was going to be a little bit of like people wanting to hold their own resources close to their chest, because in the nonprofit world, it is so competitive. But really what we found is that nonprofits, especially, like, they want to do good. And we all realize that we can do a lot more good by coming together than doing things separately. And so we really have not had a ton of any really pushback from the nonprofits, because they see the value in what we're providing the community.
We're joined by Carly Moore, Director of Community Impact at Share Detroit. Learn more information about Share Detroit, as well as the 273 charities and nonprofits by visiting their website, sharedetroit.org. And so, Carly, for different charities or nonprofit organizations that may be interested in being listed on this website, along with other organizations that are doing similar work or different work in our communities, what is the process for them applying to be listed on Share Detroit? And what then, if they are put through, may they have listed on your website so people can learn more information?
Yeah, so if you're a nonprofit or if you're a community member and you're on Share Detroit and you don't see the nonprofit that you've been supporting forever, we make it so easy for nonprofits to go to sharedetroit.org, scroll to the bottom, and there's a button right there that says, are you a nonprofit? And then you can either log into your existing profile or apply to start your own profile. And then from there, it's really in the hands of the nonprofit. We wanted to make sure that they have the autonomy to create their profile as they see fit, update it however they want, and create the opportunities that really benefit them. So you're able to do all of that on Share Detroit once you apply and start your profile. We require that all nonprofits that are on Share Detroit have at least 2 ways that the community can get involved. So that could be, donating money, a volunteer opportunity, or an event, as well as a wish list of Amazon items that can be shipped directly to them. So all you need to do is be a 501c3 in Metro Detroit, start your profile, select a couple pillars that you want, and then when you submit your profile, I'll be the one to, review it and get your profile up and visible on Share Detroit.
We're joined by Carly Moore, Director of Community Impact from Share Detroit, joining us on the MegaCast. You can learn more information about Share Detroit by visiting sharedetroit.org, as well as information on charities and nonprofits. 273 listed on their website, as well as opportunities at 225 of those for volunteering, and over 1,200 items, almost 1,250 items of much needed products as well for these organizations that you can buy from wish lists that are posted by these organizations, and then a mass wish list from all those organizations put together by Share Detroit. So many different ways that you can help, many different ways you can learn to get involved, and it's not just in a full list of these charities and their events, but also certain causes. So if you're very passionate about a certain cause, you can find that cause on Share Detroit's website at sharedetroit.org, and then find a nonprofit or a charity that is helping to advance that cause or to help solve that problem in our communities, and figure out how you can help them as well. Just another couple minutes with you, Carly, before we'll say goodbye today. Anything else that we should know about Share Detroit at this time, or anything else we haven't talked about that you'd like to discuss?
Yeah, you just brought up such an excellent point. I can't believe I forgot. One of the best things about Share Detroit is that you get to really find the nonprofit that resonates with you. Younger generations of givers, we want to know that our money and time and resources are going to a cause that aligns with our passions and values. So by going on Share Detroit, you can filter if you're passionate about animals, education, autism awareness, you name it. We have found a nonprofit that deals specifically with that topic. And not only that, but we are showing you ways that you can get involved. So the cause filters are just such a cool feature of Share Detroit. I'm so glad you brought it up. Thank you.
We appreciate your time, and thank you for telling us more about Share Detroit and some of the different ways that people can get their organizations involved or get themselves involved with these organizations through Share Detroit. Thank you so much, Carly.
Thank you for having me. This was awesome.